everybody, welcome to another edition of Pastor versus Producer. I am Pastor John, and I'm here with
Chris, aka Cabby 96.
Cabby 96, yo. Cabby, look, before we get into anything, Cabby, where does that name come from?
So, two funny stories. So, and you know how people say you're not supposed to give yourself nicknames?
Yes.
Me and a group of friends from grade 5, shout out Joseph and Romario.
Shout out.
I don't know if they remember this story, but I remember this story. We were trying to give ourselves nicknames, and I was super uncreative at the time and just said what was my initials. It's technically CA, but since it's A-B, it was CAB. And I was like, okay, Cab, and then the sportscaster Cabral Richard.
Yeah, man.
Cabby.
Respect.
So I just spelled it like that. And then that's where Cabby came from, 96, obviously because it was my birth year. But I found out, my mom told me a funny story, and it wasn't, she didn't bring it up because of my producer name, but I found out when I was younger, I wanted my own taxi cab because I saw David's dad have one.
Wow.
And I think as a kid, I just wanted one because I was he has his own car. That's his job. So I think I just wanted one.
Respect, man.
So when I found out that story, I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool how that just, there's an actual story connected to it. So it's David's our producer at the back. But yes, yeah, that's a real story apparently. I wanted to be a taxi driver because I saw his dad's car and I was like, oh, he has a car. I was like,
well, I mean, look, everybody knows Cabby in the streets. Everybody knows Cabby in the community. Everybody knows Cabby in the neighborhood, Rexdale, talking Steeles Avenue, talking Martin Grove, talking, okay. All right. So. Okay. This show is Pastor versus Producer, and every week Chris brings me some music that I haven't heard before. Again, because I'm not hip, I'm not in the loop. I like my old music, but he brings some new stuff, and we just discuss it. With any themes in it, we discuss it, we rate it, and at the end of listening to it, we give it a rating and hope it's guidance for you. So, Chris, what do we have on tap today?
So you're gonna like this one because it is a song called Nobody by Nas featuring Lauryn Hill.
Oh, whoa.
This guy was shouting the Fugees earlier today.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, why not?
Wait. Are you telling me Lauryn Hill is back?
I mean, she's been doing shows, right? But she hasn't been putting out music. So yes, technically that was her last 10
out of 10. I don't have to hear the song. I don't have
Honestly,
to hear
it's a good song, so I'm not even mad at the
No, but I don't have to hear the song because I'm going to tell you something right now. First of all, Lauryn Hill is top 3 artists of the last 30 years. Last 30 years. Top 3. I'm giving her that. And anyone who has a problem with that, you need to take it off. You have
to include Fuji's catalog because she only has one album, right?
That one album. It was
a great album though.
It's not about
its impact.
Quantity. Yeah. It's about quality. Name me another female MC who didn't have to sell her body, so it wasn't about her body shape or anything like that. Wasn't about her looks. And Lauryn Hill's beautiful, by the way, but she didn't play it off on looks. Wasn't about hypersexuality. Name me another female MC like that who had a number 1 album. That's the only other one I could think of.
Missy Elliott, for sure, yeah.
And
then damn, Queen Latifah didn't have a number 1 album ever, did she?
I don't know.
Number 1 album?
I wouldn't put her on.
But
I don't put her in
Lauren's, I'm not respectfully though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put her.
Yeah,
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott, 100% respect.
Legend. Yeah.
But we're gonna let me get my headphones on. This man said Lauryn Hill. Let me.
No, yeah. So this was on Nas's second last album because he actually put out the album super recently.
Okay.
But this was on his second last album. Song called Nobody. Album is called King Disease 2. Produced by Hit Boy.
It's already going to be a 10. We don't even have to. This is going to be a 10. No doubt about it. Okay, right, cool. Man. Let's hear this. This is going to be a 10.
One city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. If Chappelle moved to Ghana to find his peace, then I'm rolling where the service always.
Did this man just mention Ghana? I'm giving this song 11 out of 10 already, okay? It's blowing up. I mean, this guy, look.
One thing about Nas, he's going to mention an African country, though.
Wow, Nas Jones, man. Thank you so much representing Ghana. Yo, shout out to all the Ghanaians out there watching.
It's not Ghana, it's probably Egypt, you know?
Yeah.
He's going to mention, or Kenya. He's going to mention one.
This is not Wakanda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, we got to shout out to all the Ghanaians, man. Shout out to everybody watching. Must stand up. Okay, let's get back to it. Yes.
Roaming, I'm packing my bags and going. It's a challenging act, it's a balancing act. Visit beautiful places, it's more out here than the trap. Houses in Long Island, they always found them. House in the South, barely got out. Sunny LA, remember calls with Dr. Dre. He told me, don't let the palm trees fool you, be safe. Me and my higher self, we often would speak. Somehow we lost the connection, might meet a Joshua tree. And it's been bothering me. Too many wavy women, gotta log out of IG. Can't be my age DMing, no kidding. It's hard to move like a civilian. I write the truth cause I live it, not like you musical. We did it big and they bigots. They rather shoot than write tickets. What it feel like to go get it, what it feel like to go miss it. In one city, one country, one state.
You mentioned something about this whole IG, these IG models and all this kind of stuff. All I'm saying is, people, be careful out there. Like, just be careful out there. You know what? It's interesting when rappers get older. They're so like everybody, right?
Yeah.
But they're so different. The context of their lyrics is so different.
I mean, yeah, if you're lucky and they're still putting out music, it's nice to hear the change for sure.
Yeah, because like when you know, I remember Nasty Nas, like 90s, you know, where the fake don't make it back. Like I remember, and like this is such a, but he's had this kind of trajectory of, I don't know, man, if it's sort of maturity and there's scope widening and things like that.
There's always been the thing with him and Jay-Z always had like there's moments of like maturity in their songs, and I think that's why even when they're the ones still putting out music, and it's like you can tell their music is growing with them, and it's not like they're trying to be young, which is nice. Cause
but who takes the crown, Jay or Nas, man? Who
for me?
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
Start the music. Start the music. Just start the music.
Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Some place to be nobody. My dog bought a plane, said let's go to Paris. That's where baguettes are from, French bread that's long and narrow. I like the other definition, rectangular carrots. The concept of the song is rather esoteric. This girl said in Grenada we should go get married. Broke the meaning down of the Virgin Mary. And you got your own place. My favorite part of the night when you text me that you made it home safe. I'm contemplating at the home base how I'm used to breakfast in the ghetto sipping OJ. That's a picture right there, a moment in time. Before anybody wanted a photo of mine. Before the internet energy and social decline destroyed the vibe, fooling us with the headlines.
Whoa, this brother's onto something here. Internet headlines, social decline. Yeah, man. I think not. Look, this guy's right. There's some correlation. There's definitely some relationship between all of this divisive, I guess, existence.
To me, it's intentional, anyways. Like, if you like, Angela Davis, like. When whether it's the news headlines, like you can even see it in like social media accounts, like from corporate social media accounts or from newspaper like media accounts, like they intentionally put crazy headlines just to get the interactions, because that social media team is gonna report their findings to their company, like, oh, we got this many interactions, and you get that when you start a fight. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
So it's like I feel like the divisiveness is intentional for some. Like players in that whole society thing, like it's definitely intentional.
Yeah. Well, if there's money to be made off division, then there's gonna be division.
Yeah, there's more money to be made, and it's easier to control people, I guess, as well when they're not on the same page.
Nas is kicking some. Nas is always kicking knowledge, so that's why I put him above Jay. But anyway,
what? Okay, all
right. Come on, man. Come on.
But like, you can't say Jay-Z is not giving. Did you listen to 444? You probably don't listen to that.
I told you he's number 9. He's number 9 on my list.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Yeah. But yeah, like can't say Jay-Z's not, kicking out.
He's alright. He's alright.
People in the comments go right ahead.
He's alright. Exactly. I don't even read them, so it doesn't matter.
Vultures eat you alive. Take heed to the signs. Wishing I find one city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Some place to be nobody.
All my time is spent focused on my freedom now. Why would I join them when I know that I can beat them now? They put their words on me and they can eat them now. That's probably why they keep on telling me I'm needed now. They tried to box me out while taking what they want from me. I spent too many years living too uncomfortably, making room for people who didn't like the labor but wanted the spoils, greedy, selfish behavior. Now let me give it to you balanced and with clarity. I don't need to turn myself into a parody. I don't do what you do for pop.
All right, let's everybody take a breath. Take a breath, because you just heard one of a living legend in every term. You heard one of the greatest musical artists of all time. Lauryn Hill's voice is like you just hear her voice.
It's regal.
And she's speaking knowledge. Oh my goodness, man. Let me catch my let me just center myself, man. Lauryn Hill deserves so much respect.
Yeah, for sure.
So much respect. And I think that she made her decisions, like she wanted to do things her way, and she's paid the price for it. But what I love about Lauryn Hill, she's a soldier. She doesn't complain about it.
Yeah.
She just
doesn't care. Like,
keeps on pushing.
Yeah.
Keeps on pushing. And I know people complain about Lauryn Hill. She's late for the concerts and all that. The concert begins when Lauryn Hill shows up. And if you had to wait 2 hours for Lauryn Hill, you should consider that a blessing. I'm saying it right here. Lauryn,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing that.
All right, let's hear what El Boogie has to say. Oh my goodness, Lauryn.
Popularity. They clearly didn't understand when I said I get out, apparently. My awareness like Keanu in the Matrix. I'm saving souls and y'all complaining about my lateness. Now it's illegal for someone to walk in great.
She's saving souls. She's saving souls. So she's an evangelist too. Lord.
I guess. I don't know. Evangelist for R&B.
Lord. And people complain about her. Like, everybody's got their flaws. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
But
2 hours is a deep flaw. That's a deep one.
Well, one of the things though, I think like she's been so hurt by the industry.
Yeah, like I am not mad at her for like not playing by any rules. Like, I know some people. Like, even Robert Glasper was talking about how, like, he wasn't messing with how she was moving in some ways.
I like Glasper, though.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Apparently, she was, like, being a little too uppity. But, like, I'm not tripping. Like, well, I understand why he might, but, like,
he deserves respect.
Yeah.
I mean,
he deserves a lot of respect.
Yeah,
so I definitely understand him, too. But, like, I can just see why it could turn her bitter. Like, it's funny, like, I was just watching a video, like the producers that are up here and the producers that are down here seem to be dealing with the same stuff. Like, they seem to be arguing about, like, when it comes to the industry. So I feel like, it could really make people bitter if they're like, especially if they're, because I think naturally creatives, their ego gets tied into music. And so, like, when things like that, when people feel like they're getting messed with or not being treated fairly or whatever, not giving their just due, like, it can really mess with them. So, like, I can understand, and I don't falter for, like, being like, I'm doing whatever I want now because you guys are trying to play with me.
And I think, I mean, like, I can't speak for womanhood or being a woman, but I think if we really go back to that time, like when she released The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, I think there was a totally different vibe for women in the hip hop space.
Yeah, I think it might have been tougher. I'm going to assume it was tougher.
Yeah,
100%.
And for her to come out with this album that, like, really didn't fit any there was nothing like it. Like, she just came out, she told the truth. It wasn't vulgar, she just came out and spoke to her experience and did it with, like, supreme musicality. I mean, Lauryn Hill deserves. Lauryn, you're my girl. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the lateness comments. You're out there saving souls. You said it in the song. I'm with you, Lauryn. Let's go.
They want the same, but they don't take risks. Now the world will get to see its own reflection, and the anointed can pursue their own direction. And if you're wrong and you're too proud to hear correction, walk into the hole you dug yourself a projection. See me in my freedom, taking all my land back. They said a lot against me, thinking I just stand back. I got my legs beneath me, I got my hands back. A lot of people sabotage, they couldn't stand that. I turned the other cheek, I took blow after blow. There's so much crisis in the world cause you reap what you sow. When you keep what you know is meant for someone else, did you dig for them, you might just end up in yourself. I'm in the secret place, I keep a sacred space. They keep showing their hands, but keep hiding their face. If I'm a messenger, you block me, then you block the message. So aggressive, the world you made is what you're left with. Pride and ego over love and truth is reckless. Y'all got a death wish, the stupid leaves me breathless.
This song is a 12 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna follow any legends. I can't even.
I don't even need to hear the end of this song. It's a 12 out of 10. It might go up to 15 by the time we get to the end. But I mean, Lauryn Hill, like, I think it's such a tragedy that she wasn't able to extend her career so there could be more following
like her.
You know?
Yeah.
Because it's
shout out Rhapsody though. Rhapsody's a great new
is that
artist.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who is she? What is she?
She's Ninth Wonder. You know Ninth Wonder?
Yeah.
Ninth Wonder is artist, his flagship artist for his label. She's with Rock Nation too, with Jay-Z and them. So, but she's like one of my favorite artists all around. Not even just
her name is Rhapsody.
Rhapsody. So like
like the Much Music show Rhapsody back in the day.
No, like
Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
that, like R.A.P.
All right, well, shout out to Much Music Rhapsody back in the day. That was a good show.
Yeah.
That's where we used to get our hip hop before the internet was big. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's listen.
Some place to be. Yeah. Ain't ducking nothing. Just might have to build my own city where y'all need a real passport to enter. Miss Hill, we ain't going nowhere. They gonna have to deal with us. Make them uncomfortable. Yeah.
$15 out of 10. 15 out of 10.
I don't have much else to say. I think that was like 10 out of 10 for me. Like,
wow.
Music was good. Musicality was good. I wonder who they had playing trumpet. I know Nas's dad is a musician.
His dad is a jazz musician.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. I have to check the credits on that one.
Look, everybody, stick with the jazz. Like, if you're any kind of an artist, you know, music. I mean, you have to get into the jazz, especially like a hip hop artist or R&B. I think you got to get into the jazz, man. And that's why I feel like we should be co-producing songs. Whoa, my God. Hear that laughter?
That's hilarious.
We should co-produce because I can bring like the jazz knowledge, and then you can.
I mean, you gave me all your records already. I think I'm getting all the knowledge. Yeah, you gave me all the textbooks. Now I'm reading them.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Pastor versus Producer. Look, please like, subscribe, and follow us. We appreciate having you here, and I always give Chris the last word. So, Chris, what's the last word for the audience today?
Be somebody. Don't be nobody.
I don't know how he comes up with them. I don't know how he comes up with them.
I'm just playing off of every title. I'm just going to figure out something off of every title.
Hey, look, we love you. God loves you. We appreciate you. Take care. God bless, man.
Oh, yeah.